Good evening. The COVID virus continues to run rampant throughout our community and beloved state, North Dakota, America's enormous frozen tomb. Our healthcare workers are stretched to the maximum. We are here on essentialwhitesoul.blogspot.com to minister to you and to speak to you. And White Soul herself has asked for funny stories. Is that possible? Perhaps. What each of us finds humorous is different. Nevertheless, the request has been made, and we will press forward and endeavor. Tonight's presentation, in satire at least, it's not really presented by this product, North Dakota Sweet Crude Liquor. It's 75 proof. On the website, it says cinnamon liquor right above this line, but here it doesn't. But it is cinnamon liquor. I don't have Ed McMahon, nor Doc Severinsen, but this is Ridjehz from a thrift store in Minot, and cousin Rodney got Ridjehz, but Ridjehz has many enemies, and we have added a snapping turtle shell to help protect him from his enemies. As to the healthcare workers, I'll begin with the story of Gary. This occurs in August of 2018. I am a patient at Vanderbilt Medical Center, VA, where everyone in Nashville, Tennessee, where virtually all the members of the VA staff, the doctors, are part of the Vanderbilt faculty medical team. Well, here I am in the stem cell transplant ward, and negative air pressure is in effect in the room, and I'm attached to IV for days and days. In goes the ishy cancerous fighting fluids, and out they go. Gary is one of my fine RN nurses in stem cell, and he's a large man, a good old boy, 67 years old at the time. And as I'm watching the IV drip in, and the Hillrom bed air pressure thing is going hiss and hiss every time I move, hiss, hiss, night and day. Gary comes in, shot. I'm laying in bed. He has all the bedding for the bedding change. Blankets, pillowcase, sheets fitted top and bottom. He comes and goes clunk right into my belly and says to me, between 2 and 3 in the afternoon is the time when we change the bedding. You're going to change the bedding. Can you do that? I look at Gary and say, yes, I can do that. And I look at him and I start breaking out laughing, because what kind of hospital expects you to change your own bedding? Well, Gary is a no-nonsense Southern man. No nonsense. And I start out belly laughing, just belly laughing, belly laughing, belly laughing. And the man is sitting on the linen hamper. It's a pretty small room. And I laugh, and I laugh, and I laugh. And Gary, not deadpanning in the least, says to me, you remind me a lot of my brother. He's an asshole. I continue to laugh and laugh, and Gary and I bonded from that moment on, and he greatly helped me through these days of opioid withdrawal during this process too. Yay. Next. Oh yes, let me appeal to the public for help. We appeal for comedy material to be sent to us of all types, written please. And if you have a video references to where this was performed or presented, that's great too. If you would like to perform on essentialwhitesoul.blogspot.com, that is so much welcome too, because as you know, Ridjehz and I are burdened by all the responsibility for production, and there isn't any editing. So send your comedy material that you would like to share. Please don't copyright. You have to, we'll source you and everything like that, but we cannot afford to pay you for this. No. All our money is going to the relief of the harried, Harried, like overworked, healthcare worker. Well, all right. So, I'm not a comedy writer, so this is not original to me. But we endeavor into the cause of trying to alleviate the burden of the healthcare worker in Dakota. Fargo is the Paris of all Dakota, but it's all shut down. All shut down to this COVID thing. One day, a man goes out and he loads up his boat and he takes out his dog and they pull out the trailer with the pickup and they head out to a big old slough, a lake in Minnesota perhaps. And he sits in the boat and here comes a duck. He shoots the duck. Down goes the duck. Well, there's a farm in the area, and the duck hits the barn, and it bounces, and the duck hits the ground. Later, after the man and the dog in the boat and the pickup and the weapon are all loaded up, he drives to the farm site to get his duck. Out comes the farmer. The farmer says to him, "What you want, mister?" And the hunter says, "Well, I've come to get my duck, sir." "Well, it ain't your duck. It's my duck. It fell on my land." "Well, sir, I came out today hunting, and I shot the duck, and sure, here it is, but I'd like to get my duck." "You ain't getting no duck, boy. It's my farm and my duck." "Well, sir, we just have a disagreement here, and I'd really like to have my duck." "Well, you can't have it. Maybe we gotta finish this country style." "Well, what do you mean country style?" "Well, how it goes is, boy, you and I take turns kicking each other in the groin, and the one who's left standing gets to have the duck." Oh, I don't know about this. But law's a long way away, and it's only a duck. So kicking in the groin? Oh, God. "Well, who goes first?" "Well, I do. It's my land." Oh, God. Okay, mister. Take your shot. As the original joke teller tells it, about a half hour goes by now. Oh, 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 Mr. That was pretty rough, Mr. Farmer. That was pretty rough. But I guess it's my turn now, Mr. Farmer. The farmer looks at the hunter and says, "You can have the duck." Just coincidentally, some weeks ago I purchased a frozen Culver's duck from the Asian market here in Paris, Fargo, the Paris of Old Dakota. And it's a Culver's duck, $16 for said duck. And it said, neatly packaged, like just anything else you'd get from Tyson or something, but it said head and feet on. Well, it's been frozen in the freezer for some weeks, and today it came out, and I power thawed it in the tub with hot water, and as it thaws and thaws and thaws, out come its appendages, including its hideous head. Its hideous head. So, just sharing this with everybody, this is the head of the very duck. Since we've been out hunting duck in our story, here's the hideous duck head. And like a turkey neck or anything else like this, the eyeballs are not here. I am not going to heat or cook or do anything with said duck. But it came with, and the feet and the rest of the duck are still in the oven, and so it is. So, here, North Dakota Sweet Crude has been in the freezer for a day since my friend was over last night, and yeah, I think Joe paid like 20 something for it, so for Ridjehz and myself, oh yeah, the comedy material, send it to the Committee to Save North Dakota, Committee to Save North Dakota, P.O. Box 10745, Fargo, North Dakota, 58106. So, for Ridjehz and myself, the Committee to Save North Dakota, and essentialwhitesoul.blogspot.com, thank you for sharing this with us, and have a wonderful evening, and may we get through this great famine, disaster, drought, everything that we are facing together. Thank you. Thank you so much.